Hi everyone, in this video we'll be discussing the 2001 movie The Mummy Returns, sequel to the hit film from 1999.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian, and we're the Retro Sons.
So Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and Arnold Vosloo return in this one as the three main characters.
Yep, I didn't remember this movie as well as the first and the third one. Maybe I didn't watch it as much as those ones, but...
I remembered this one as well. Well, kind of, just about as well as the first one. I don't remember the third one
Yeah.
very much. Is that the one with
Jet Li?
Jet Li?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the broad strokes of this one, and as it was happening, I kind of remembered it, but like I couldn't think back and...
In my opinion, this one isn't like half as good as the first one.
No, that's usually the case with sequels anyway.
Yeah.
But it's still good, like you said. The main cast came back,
Yeah.
and then they added The Rock as the Scorpion King.
I don't even know if you can really call it adding him. Like,
Well, he did that little part at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then he had his own spin-off movie after too.
Yeah. That movie was kind of good.
Right? Would it be
In
fair
a
to
weird way.
Yeah? Would it be fair to say they added the likeness of The Rock?
At the end, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's some of the worst.
CGI.
CGI.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it made some lists.
It did. I'm sure it did.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
This was before he was like the big action star he is now.
Yeah. In the first one, the action was a little more real. I know it's like very unbelievable, but the actual action was more believable in the first one. This one, it tries to push it too far, and it's just dumb at times.
I think the stakes were higher in this one too. In the first one, it was kind of like a treasure hunt, and then the mummy came back, and he's just like after them all. And obviously, they had to save the world.
Just after the people
that opened
the box.
Yeah, and messed with his organs and what all.
Yeah.
In this one, Evelyn is kidnapped first, right? Because they want to get the bracelet and they think she has it.
Yeah.
So then Rick and everyone goes after her to rescue her. And in the process, their son, he gets kidnapped because he's actually wearing the bracelet.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a son in this one too. We forgot to mention that. I think this one is supposed to be like 10 years after the first one.
I think they said 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah. Not that it matters that much, 1 year, 1 whole year.
Yeah. Well, because the son is 8 years old, so I didn't think they had the son like instantly after the first movie, basically.
Yeah, right.
Because it would have been 3 months after the first movie they would have had to conceive him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, it's quite a ways after the first movie anyways.
Yeah, so Rick and Evie are married. They have a son now, which we just went over. They're living in London. So this one takes place in like London, Egypt, and then all over the place. A little bit more than in the first one, which was set solely in Egypt, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't think it went anywhere else.
No, not that I can remember. But this one travels over a few different locations.
And Evie's like a tomb raider in this one, and Rick is unemployed, I think. I don't think he just works with his wife, doesn't he?
I think so. He just goes along, probably as like protection, muscle kind of thing. But they're obviously doing pretty well for themselves because they got a nice little house. Well, not little house. They got a nice house there in England. Nice car. Then Evie's brother, Jonathan, he turns up again with another relic that he found or stole.
Yeah, which is very, very...
Convenient.
Not convenient. It's like needed to kill the Scorpion King.
Yeah.
Like it's like the first one, they found the key which they needed to open all the stuff. Like it's just very. What's the word I'm looking for?
Essential?
No, I'll think of it.
Okay, yeah. Just shout it out when you get it.
Yeah.
So then, anyway, this lady who's the reincarnation of an ox on the moon from the first one. That's what she claims anyway. She looks like her. She's looking for Imhotep. I drew a blank there for a second.
Yeah.
She somehow manages to track him down in the Book of the Dead and the Book of the Living. So she brings him back, and then he helps her reincarnate or get the Ox on the Moon soul.
In this one, Evie's reincarnated too.
Yeah.
Which he was never in the first one.
No, it wasn't established in the first one. And Rick's one of the like key protectors, the Magi people.
Yeah, which was never
No.
Like, just because he has a tattoo and he knows some saying somehow, which they never get into.
No. So it seems like they just kind of throw in some more plots in this one, like, oh yeah, and this is happening, this too.
Like a lot of before the last movie type stuff that we never learned about, we're learning about in this one.
Right.
It's just, I don't know, not well put together, I don't think. Kind of like this video, but...
Right, but that's just our style.
Yeah.
We're not like a big budget Hollywood film.
Yeah, we just get up here and talk.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it just seemed like they were kind of all over the place.
And like I said, just a bunch of conveniences, like Jonathan finding the spear somehow and just having it. And
I still didn't think of that word I was thinking of.
No.
I don't know what I was trying to say.
I don't either.
Like, it's essential to the plot that they have these pieces, like, I don't know. Like, the key, none of the first movie could have happened.
Right.
And the key isn't why they went on the adventure, is it? Or is it because they found the key? I don't think so. And like this one, the spear, he thinks it's just a scepter, but it's not why they go on the adventure, but they need it to...
Integral?
Actually, yeah, that's the word, integral.
There you
It's
go.
integral to the plot.
Yeah. Don't you hate when that happens? You can't think of a name or a word.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But, yeah, they couldn't kill the Scorpion King without it, so it's really weird that he found it right before this movie started.
Yeah. And the whole time they're like building up to him coming back and all that, and Imhotep's not scared because he's immortal again. But then he just like steps in there and loses his immortality.
Yeah.
And he has to rely on just like his fighting prowess and all that. And him and Rick get into another fight. And then the Scorpion King comes and
Yeah, wakes up. There's just a lot of stuff in this movie that doesn't really make sense.
that's true. It just seems like a bunch of occurrences that
All lead to the end, which isn't overly great either.
No. Yeah, like I said, I didn't remember this one as well as the others, and right now I'm kind of struggling to remember it. I mean, I know what happens, but
Yeah.
I know that doesn't make sense, but
I don't know. I don't like that they gave him a kid either.
no.
I mean, I know it was important to the plot for everything that happened, but I think they could have done something without them having a kid. Made it a little bit closer to when the other one came out.
Could be.
I don't know. There's just stuff about it I don't like. I don't know why.
Yeah, this is probably the weakest one in the trilogy, in my opinion.
Probably, but like I said, I really don't remember the third one. I think I've only seen it once or twice.
I enjoyed it, but maybe because it's like newer and I've watched the first one and this one more than, you know what I'm saying?
Jet Li always makes a good movie.
That's true, yeah. But I don't know, we'll have to watch it for when we do the review and
Yeah,
you'll remember it or you'll form your opinions then about it.
yeah. And I think Brendan Fraser's the only one that comes back in that one, as far as I remember.
Well, and Jonathan, I forget the actor's name, something Hannah.
Yeah.
But he comes back too. Because the son's older and Rachel Weisz didn't want to come back for whatever reason.
Probably because the second one didn't do good.
Probably.
I don't know. She probably got sick of the series too. But yeah, not one of my favorite movies.
No, it's alright. It's
Always
got
good to watch every once in a while, though.
good music. It's kind of reminiscent of Indiana Jones music at times, I thought.
And in the beginning part there, Rick is dressed like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's true.
After the tomb raiding scene there.
Yeah, when they return home.
Yeah.
And like you said, the over-the-top action kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the one part that stuck with you when he caught the knife behind his
Yeah.
back and like turned and threw it back.
Yeah, instead of just moving out of the way, he like grabbed it, turned around backwards,
do it
grabbed
with-
it in the midair and flipped back and threw it at the guy.
Yeah, well, first he threw the poisonous snake at him and he caught that and threw it back.
Yeah. Just
So,
dumb scene. And the whole double-decker bus scene. Like,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was dumb.
right. yeah, but it was probably aimed more at children, so.
Yeah, I mean, we loved it when we were kids.
hmm
It just... The luster kind of wore off, I think.
True. But still, the first one still holds up.
Yeah, the first one is still really good.
And if they were willing, they could probably do another one now. I know Brendan Fraser's willing.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser said he'd like to do another one.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever will. But
No. But
I'd like to see it. I mean, he lost a bunch of weight. So it would be good to see an older Rick O'Connell.
yeah,
Maybe Rachel will come back.
maybe. Could be. they still have the son. I know you said you didn't like the son, but he could play another big part in it.
Yeah. I mean, if now that they have a son, I mean, I just think they should have waited till 3 to at least to give him a son.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He was just kind of annoying, I think.
Yeah, he was.
I like that guy that he was with there, though.
The one who was annoyed by him.
Yeah. The one who had to watch him through the whole movie there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what his name was in the movie.
Lochna or something like that.
Yeah, something. He was funny though.
Yeah, he was. He was like built up to be this big bad guy, and then Ardeth Bay kind of just dispatched him pretty quick when it came towards the end of the movie.
It was their second fight they were having, but
yeah, that's true. Like he struggled the first time, but then the end of the movie was coming up, so he just kind of
got rid of him quick.
And it didn't even seem like he was still dead afterwards. I don't know if he was dead or dying, but he seemed like he was just laying there, moving around, kind of.
I don't know, he was dead.
Yeah. It was just a little thing that I noticed about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think I've said everything I can think of about this one.
Yeah, it seems like we're just rambling at this point.
Yeah.
So
let us know if you like this one as much as the first one, or if we're right in thinking that it's not half as good as the first. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the future.
Talk more about the past.